Classy Claus with the video for you. It's actually the same as what I've already done, but I might go into a bit more detail with this. My lovely friend came in, Lydia, and was going to a wedding and was going to have a nice, plain, respectable set, I suppose you could call it. And then she saw these that I did on one of the Ibiza girls last week, and she's like, hell no, I'm having these. And she absolutely loved them. So I don't normally do two sets the same on each people, but I didn't think my number one fan, Courtney, would mind so much. I think she'd be quite flattered. Anyway, so I thought I'd go into a bit more detail on this video, because normally I just kind of chuck them on and don't really say anything. But I think they're really important for people who are learning, as I am still learning. But I do feel that has been some improvement over the last few months, shall we say. Anyway, so we've prepped all the nails, and we've used I used my e-file on the slowest speed after I'd pushed back the cuticles, just to kind of get that dead skin off around the cuticle area, and it doesn't half speed up your time. And also I used the sanding band very, very gently, just to take off that top shine and etch the nail. So that really, I mean, you can see they look absolutely fine. It did speed up the time a lot. And then I've used my CJP dehydrator. Excuse me, I've just eaten my tea and I'm kind of like bringing it all back up. I do apologise. And then I've used my acid primer from CJP. And then I'm going in on this little nail with, it's all CJP, as you know. Ultraviolet, electric blue and mermaid, and doing some sort of ombre is what you can call it. So you keep putting colours on, and the beauty of these colours, like I've said before, they're really kind of fine and they've got a shimmer in them, so the glitter in them just kind of rolls down the nail, so it's so much easier for you to do the ombre because the glitter just falls right down, if you know what I mean. But then you obviously want the nice mix, so I kind of tried to do my best, but I'm not great at ombre, to be honest. I kind of lose the will to live after a while. So you put on the colours and then you go over them and then you put some more on, and yeah, see, look, I'm going to go back now and probably put some more on. There you go. Put some more blue in the middle. But it's hard not to overdo it, and then I'll probably put another colour on again now until you get it right. Yeah, there you go, purple. And then after that, because that's obviously just your design powders, then I'm going to cap the whole nail in crystal glass. This next nail is reverse application using this pink. This actually is not CJP. It is a glow-in-the-dark pink. I have no idea where it's from. Doesn't say on the pot. I did say I'd have a look, but I can't find where it's from, to be honest. And it doesn't glow in the dark, so it doesn't really matter. But it's a stunning colour. And like I say, I would never normally use that colour as in a reverse application, but it really did look pretty. Very pretty colour. So I'm trying to build up my wall here with as much height as I can, really, so it's a nice straight wall, and then I'll go in and file it after to make it even sharper. But it actually looks like a pretty heart. I wanted to leave it like that. I thought it was very pretty. But no, I go in with my cuticle application, cuticle bead even, and make sure I've got no acrylic on the skin, and tuck those sides in a little bit because they're pretty wide, as you can see, so I'm trying to pull those in a little bit. So, and then on this I think I use a couple of other colours as well, so that's a bit of an ombre going on that nail as well. But these colours just complement each other. Anyway, I saw Lydia today in work, and the nails were lovely, and for the wedding that she went to, and she got lots of compliments on them, so I'm happy about that, and she's happy with them. So it's got a lovely shine to it, that acrylic. I know it's not dry, but, and I have to say, actually, saying it's not dry, I don't know whether it was particularly warm in my office or what, or cold. No, it couldn't have been cold. It just was not setting, so it took ages and ages to set. I don't know why. This one is a combination of the blue, purple and the pink to do a bit of a swirly marble. And then I'm going to use some Boss Chick glitter to kind of scatter on that now, which gives the galaxy kind of effect. That wasn't my intention, but that's what everybody said it looks like, so I'm going to take that. It's a galaxy nail, and that's what I meant it to look like. It's very pretty, actually. And again, I cap that in crystal glass as well. I think I cap them all, actually, except for the reverse one. I only cap the end, I think. I can't remember, actually. We'll see anyway when we come to the end. Very, very, very pretty. And then this next nail is a whole nail of Boss Chick, I think. So I go in with a thin layer of clear, first of all, to give the Boss Chick something to stick to. And it was all over the nail, so it was a case of just plonk it on and move it around and put it where you want it. Again, try not to put it all over the fingers. It would be really useful if you could just keep it on the nail. I don't know what happened there, but what a stunning glitter. Look at those beautiful colours. So that time I dipped in a small bead of crystal glass and then straight into the glitter. And then I will leave that to set before I cap, because I don't want it moving all over the place. I mean, I could, but I tend to just leave it and go on to the next nail and then come back to it. So the thumb is an ombre, if I remember rightly, and not purple. So I had to take that off quickly because I realised it was the wrong colour. I think it should be blue. Yeah, there we go. So that is the electric blue. I can't remember what colour I did with it. We'll see in a minute, but I just let that dry and then I'm going to come back, make sure all the nails are ready for capping. I don't think I left any filing in for you either today. I may have done, I can't really remember. I just find it so boring when everybody does the same technique. I'd rather... Oh, yeah, hi Lola. Dog's choking on a bone. Yeah, I think most people do filing the same way, don't they? So all videos are the same. So I'd rather see the different designs, to be honest, and get some ideas, personally. If I want to see filing, I will actually go on a filing video, which I've done for e-file and, you know, hand file and what have you. There's some fantastic videos out there, some really good ones if you're learning and you're just starting out. I think I learnt more off here than I did on my actual nail course. So just capping this galaxy nail. With my 10 beads. No, actually it's probably about 3 on this one. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. We're up to 330, I think, now, which is absolutely brilliant. We're definitely heading towards 5,000. So I'm really chuffed about that. I just haven't really got the time to put many on, which is a shame. I've got another lady coming in this week, I think, Thursday, so I will record that and get that up at the weekend, hopefully. I'm just busy in work, that's the problem. Just don't have time to do them. I'd love to do it every day though. Oh my god, I'd love that. I'd be in heaven if I could sit in our room all day, every day. doing nails. What a fantastic job that would be. So this nail has got the ultraviolet on it. I couldn't remember what colour it was. So it's an ombre with the electric blue and the violet. I just listened to this back and it was saying about the subscribers and we're on our way to 5,000. I think that's wishful thinking. I meant 500. But 5,000 would be equally nice. Because once you get to 4,000 you can start advertising and earning a few pennies. That would be amazing. And when I say pennies, I think it is actually pennies. I don't know what you get, but I'm a long way off that anyway. But 300 is very good. I'm really pleased with that. So thank you everybody for subscribing. It does mean a lot. Because like I say, I'm new. I'm learning as I go. I'm picking up loads of stuff from the likes of Charlotte and Liz and other Tracy and other people that are on here. They are just amazing. So I do thank you for that. So this nail I am filing, but I still felt it was a little bit wet. So as you can see when I'm filing it, it's definitely not like CJP product. It was almost crumbling instead of being fine. You know when you file your acrylic, it's like a fine dust. This wasn't. And I kept going over it with the wet brush just to kind of see where I was at. It was really tricky. Anyway, I think I did it in the end. I think it looked okay in the end. So we're going to go in with this one with some mermaid. Yeah, mermaid. And then some ultraviolet. And then I'm trying not to get the colour over the top because I wasn't, well, because I was capping it, should I say. So I tried to keep it nice and neat so that I could encap the lot and then file it that way. Stunning colours. These blues are just amazing. Just making sure that I've got none on the top. And then it's all nice and sharp. And then I'm going to put the ultraviolet on the bottom and blend that in for about half an hour until I get it how I want it. And the clients just sit and look at me as if to say, oh, that'll do. It's good enough, leave it. But no, we have to do it perfect, don't we, as nail techs? Otherwise, we don't let them out the room. And they can't go home until it's right. Just want you to see the end now. I want this to hurry up so you can see the end product. Because they looked absolutely stunning when they were finished. Could have put some gems on as well, but I just thought, you know what, they're colourful enough. They didn't really need anything else. I need some ideas though for my next set, if anybody's got some ideas. I have got a new CJP colour called Beach Walk, which is a fawny browny kind of colour, like a nude. So I'm going to do that, I think, with maybe some cream, although I haven't got any cream. Milky pink, haven't I? I could use that maybe, a white. And then do like a marble with it. Reverse application, maybe some gold glitter in with it. I think that would look quite nice. We will see. So I'm capping that nail. I wasn't sure if I just did the tip or the whole nail, but I actually did the whole nail. I thought so. So these are ready for filing in a minute. Just got the thumb to cap. I've already capped that one, so I'm not quite sure why I'm doing it again. Probably just to make sure to give it some more structure around the apex area and to make sure that it's got enough strength in it. The last thing you want is your nails to snap or to come off when they've only had them on a couple of days. It's not very nice. So you've got to make sure your application is bob on. I love those colours together, that blue and that purple. Very nice. I've still got my blues on. Now my blue nails I've had on for, I think, about 2 weeks. I'm starting to get a bit of growth on the bottom, so they are ready for a backfill, but I'm going on holiday in a few weeks, so I don't know whether to just backfill these and then put a new set on later, or what. I don't really know what to do yet. Just trying to build this nail up, because when you're putting your design on, you are literally painting a design on the nail, so that doesn't give you any structure or strength, so you do have to build your nail up with your clear and create the nail then, if you know what I mean. That's where your shape comes from and your structure. So there's the nails all filed, I think, ready for top coating. Yeah, here we go. I'm just shoving her other hand out of the way. That was rather rude of me. Yes, I've done all my filing and I use my e-file. I do all my edges first, all my left edges, all my right edges, all my ends and the free edges, and then I do my e-file around the cuticle area just to get it nice and flush, and then down my sides and I get a nice shape, and then of course down the tip of the barrel. And then I'll go the other way then, almost like cross hatch, so you go right to left then across over the nail. So you've covered it from top to bottom and then left to right, if that makes sense. I'll do one day and show you how I do it. It's just so much quicker. My longest time, takes me 2 hours still to do a set of nails. My longest time is on my application. It just takes me ages, and I don't really know how to speed up, just because I want them to look right. I think because I don't do them enough, I just don't have the time to practice. But there you go. I hope you like the second time round. They are very pretty, very beautiful. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you at the weekend with another lovely set. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.